Good morning, my YouTube viewers. Crystal here. I'm here this morning because I wanted to make you another video. This video is a Arabic to Roman numeral converter, and the reason why I decided to make a video on that is because over 3 decades ago, when I took my first programming class, which was Pascal, that was an assignment that I had been given and I didn't finish it. I tried the assignment and I didn't finish it. And when I turned it in, the lecturer gave everybody a lecture about plagiarism. And so what I think that most of the people in the class had done is somewhere they had found the algorithm for Arabic to Roman numeral converter, and they used that. And so basically they had copied somebody else's work. Well, I didn't finish the assignment because I couldn't figure it out, but I didn't copy anybody else's work. And so I never finished that assignment. And the reason why is because I was busy taking other courses and doing coursework for other courses. So I just had to let it go. And at that time, that was in the late 1980s. You still didn't have internet. There was still no internet. So people could not go onto the internet and find the algorithm. But now, if you do a search on the internet, you'll find lots of algorithms, lots of solutions to this problem. So since there's lots of solutions to this problem, anything that you do is somebody's going to say that you have plagiarized them because there are so many solutions. But one thing that I did do is, at first I thought about it and I thought, well, I'm going to try to solve this problem on my own. And then, but computer science has really advanced since I took my first computer course. One of the advancements that has been made is they went into object-oriented programming. And as I was researching the solution for this algorithm, the Arabic to Roman numeral converter, I found out in Python they also have a class. So you can make a class and then you can make a function and put it in a class. And I found out all that stuff, and that stuff that I'm going to need to work on and learn how to do it, because that's something in Python, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to improve my Python skills, and that's one of the reasons why I'm working on all these problems, trying to improve my Python skills. So the first thing I did was I was actually inspired. The algorithm I used, it was inspired. I did a lot of research because I just thought, well, this is too big for me. I'm trying to use skills that I developed more than 30 years ago, and time has gone on. Time has moved on. So I did have to do some research, and so I was inspired. I was inspired by new techniques. So I wrote my program. The program that I wrote it in Google Colab. One of the things about Google Colab is it's a free online Jupyter notebook, and it has Python and several libraries already installed on it. So you do not have to install them. The only thing that you have to do is import the libraries that you want. One of the bad things about Google Colab is they do not have the most current libraries installed. So sometimes if you want to use a really new function, it's not going to be on Google Colab. And if you want to use it, you're going to have to install the upgrade. So that's one problem with Google Colab. Another problem with Google Colab is that it does not make backup copies. So if you have a problem saving your work, Google Colab will not back it up. So that's another problem with Google Colab. And so now that I've told you about Google Colab, what we'll do is we'll actually talk about Roman numerals. Roman numerals are a number system that originated in ancient Rome and remained the usual way of writing numbers throughout Europe well into the late Middle Ages. Modern usage employs 7 symbols. So I equals 1, V equals 5, X equals 10, L equals 50, C equals 100, D equals 500, M is 1,000. Roman numerals are a base 10 number system, but instead of place value notations, they use symbols to represent fixed values. And then I included a little table that shows you what the Roman numerals are. So you can go, you can go all the way up to 4,000 in this system of Roman numerals. I'm not sure that they had numbers beyond 4,000, but I'm sure that if they had numbers beyond 4,000, they would have developed another mechanism to do that. So after we read the problem statement, what I did was I imported my libraries. So just as a matter of course, I imported NumPy as NP and Pandas as PD. And so what I've done, so since we had that lecture about plagiarism 30 years ago, and I've seen reference to plagiarism in other sites, so I decided, well, I don't want to get accused of plagiarism, so I was inspired by this algorithm in a Stack Overflow article. So I've got the web link for the Stack Overflow article if you want to read it. So this is a converter. So we make you num map. So you have the map of the numbers. And then we have the reference, this num to Roman, which is the num. Roman is blank, while num is greater than 0 for I, R in num map. While num is greater than or equal to I, Roman equals Roman plus R. Num equals num minus I, and then you return your Roman. And I also found out a lot of things about functions as well, which is something I'm going to have to learn some more about because I don't work with functions that much. So this will be a good one. So after I used the algorithm, which was the function, what I did was I wanted to test the function. So again equals y, while again equals y, integer equals input, enter Arabic number to convert, integer equals int, integer, print num to Roman integer, again equals input, would you like to test another Arabic number, yes or no? So as long as you enter yes, it's going to keep asking you to input an Arabic number, and then it will give you the response. But as soon as you press no, then it's just going to exit out of the program. So I did 3 responses. I did 12, which was x11, 15, which was x5, 20, which was xx, and 1961, which was mcmlxi. So I also tested the program to make sure that it worked. So that concludes this Arabic to Roman numeral converter. As I said, this is a more than a 30-year-old question. So you can find the algorithm many places on the internet, and you can find many versions of the algorithm on the internet. But this seemed to me to be the easiest one that I could find. And I'm all into simplicity, so that's what I used. And I was inspired to write that from a Stack Overflow article. So this concludes my presentation. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. If you want to be notified whenever I make a video, please tap on the bell button besides the subscribe button, and you will receive a notification every time I upload a video. If you like the work I do and want to support me, I've got my email address to my PayPal account in the comment section down below. I don't have enough subscribers, so I have to ask for donations. But when I get enough subscribers and I can monetize, I won't ask for donations anymore. So thank you very much again. Hope you have a very nice day, and I hope you like the algorithm.